I came home early. No reason, just a sudden impulse, the kind that feels like instinct or fate, depending on how you interpret cruelty. The house was quiet, too quiet for 6 p.m. on a Friday. Her car was in the driveway. The lights were dim. Then I heard her laugh. Not the usual one, the polite, performative laugh she saved for friends and family. This one was softer, private, the kind you make when you want to be heard only by one person. I walked down the hall, slow, deliberate. My shadow reached the living room before I did. She was sitting on the couch, phone propped up, camera perfectly angled. FaceTime. Her head tilted, hair falling over one shoulder. The necklace I bought her glinted under the lamp. Thin silver chain, sapphire pendant. She always said it made her feel seen. She smiled at the screen, then noticed me in the reflection. Didn't flinch, didn't hide. Just turned her head, that smirk forming like a wound that refused to heal. "Relax," she said, lips curving. "He notices it more than you ever did." The silence that followed was absolute. I didn't argue, didn't even move. Just memorized the way she looked at me, like she was proud of the damage. I turned around and left the room, and that was the moment something inside me began to freeze. People imagine betrayal as chaos, tears, shouting, thrown objects. They're wrong. It's quiet, methodical, like frost spreading through glass before it shatters. That night, she came to bed late. I pretended to be asleep. Her phone buzzed once, then again. Each vibration was a confession. In the morning, she acted normal. Coffee, small talk, a kiss on the cheek that felt rehearsed. She left the house smelling like his cologne. I sat at the kitchen table, staring at the empty cup she left behind. The lipstick mark on the rim. The echo of her laughter still stuck in my head. There was no point confronting her. She'd lie. They always do. So I stayed silent, watched patterns, her new perfume, the late-night calls, the sudden attention to her appearance. She thought I didn't notice, but I did. And every time she wore that necklace, I wondered if she even remembered what it meant. It wasn't just jewelry, it was a relic of something buried, something that once belonged to someone else, someone she never knew. I started keeping records, small things, times she left, places she claimed to be. I checked her phone bill, hidden numbers, recurring late-night calls. I didn't confront her, I just listened, observed, calculated. The thing about betrayal is, once you've seen it, you start noticing it everywhere. In her tone, her pauses, the way she looked past me when I spoke. I started sleeping less, thinking more, replaying moments like evidence in a trial only I could attend. But beneath the hurt, there was strategy. Revenge isn't about rage, it's about patience. And patience was something I'd mastered long before her. One night, she fell asleep with her phone unlocked beside her. I didn't go through messages, didn't need to. The call log was enough. Same number, repeated, obsessive. I took a picture of it, then looked at her, peaceful. Weeks passed. I waited for the right moment. It came naturally. It always does. We were sitting at dinner when she mentioned him, by mistake. Just a slip of the tongue, a tone too soft for friendship. I looked at her, calm, smiled faintly. Then I asked, "Do you ever wonder where that necklace came from?" Her fork paused midair. "You bought it," she said, uncertain. I nodded slowly. I did, but not for you. Her expression faltered, confusion flickering like a dying light. "It was my mother's," I said quietly. "She wore it every day before she died. I had it cleaned, restored, thought giving it to someone I loved would keep her memory alive." She went pale. I could see the gears turning in her head, the realization bleeding through her face like ink in water. "Why didn't you tell me?" "Because it wasn't supposed to matter," I said, "until you made it matter." She looked down, fingers trembling against the sapphire. It suddenly felt heavy around her neck, uncomfortable, contaminated.